really like to be orderly, and
Anyway.
there's one thing you really focus on, and social contact is hard for you.
See, Alec gets me.
We're recording, by the way.
Oh, it's that kind of session.
I wonder when you guys will learn.
We never, Alec.
Awesome.
Until you learn that we will never learn.
I'm not scared of the
name? Alright.
Hey, have you even posted the last few any?
No, I have not. I've just been out of
I'm like, it's
it.
fine.
I've just been out of it. Anyway.
We're get in it, yeah.
Anyway. What happened last session?
We had group therapy.
Yeah.
In a broom closet.
Yeah.
Absolutely, diddly. That was great. We talked about our feelings and stuff.
Surprised no one took a point of damage.
We should have.
We kept bumping into each other.
We would have been unconscious a while ago.
Where is my arm?
The only one that would have taken points of damage is Kane, and like, if he takes like 10, he's just dead straight up. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like we can't allow that to happen. We found out he's a dragon. We can't do that.
We've just become friends. We can't do that.
Yeah, we're like biffles. We're each other's homes.
Oh god.
That was some gay shit.
Yeah,
We're
we talked
recording.
about feelings, and we talked about how like we didn't Zero and Scraps didn't feel very respected, and felt left out about stuff. And then we had a long conversation about that. And then after the conversation, which went okay, it went pretty good. You know what, guys? We used an arm as a talking stick, and that's amazing.
Talking stick was kind of goated, yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
As much as we made a joke out of it, it like actually stopped us from murdering each other.
Oh, absolutely. And then after that, Lazar was like, "Guys, this is great. So what was your traumatic moment of the day?" And then we just all talked about our traumas and shared backstory. Because we're level 7 in a level 7 campaign.
Yep. It's on site if we ever meet Scraps' old friends.
What are you talking about? They're like my biffles. They are
No,
my
it's on fucking site.
They're your pookies.
They're my pookies and my oomfies.
My IRL oomfies.
Yes.
My IRL oomfies, bitch, your friends?
Yeah.
God, I hate this Twitter speak.
I have a bomb.
Oh yeah, we found out. Courage has a bomb.
I'm begging.
Shut up.
Courage has a bomb to remind him of that one time he blew up somebody.
In a bomb factory.
Yeah.
Connected to a bakery that makes pies.
Yeah.
But that entire session was us in the broom closet, or at least one half of the group having a snowball fight, and bonding.
Acacia, Kane, Courage, and Zeru's son.
And then there was Zeru and Valor sparring off in the distance.
Oh, the session ended with Octavius approaching Valor and Zeru saying something about a Valor prototype.
Yeah, and that's where we ended off. Well, we ended off going to the tavern to get everybody else, but we ended the session with Octavius telling...
With that little nugget of information.
Yeah, and I think we'll just pick right up over there. You gather the group. We'll just say Owain is there, so Jude can, like, participate in further roleplay if need be.
He's just T-posing in the background. He's, like, perpetually...
Yeah, his model is just buggy. Like, don't interact with him too much. It'll crash the game.
The game is still in beta.
Yeah. We're a small indie team over here at Microsoft, so Please just be patient with us.
Or we can unburn this situation.
You head on over to the northern side of the kind of like Artificer district. At this point, what was it? You guys did all of that in the morning, I believe? It's like a midday almost. Walking through, it's as busy as ever, it's as noisy as ever. There is hustle and bustle and people bumping into you. But you kind of scale down the mountainside, down like the rickety wooden stairs, the platforms that barely hold up your weight, Valor, that probably should be taken to get checked out. But how is Valor feeling in this moment? Are they excited or like trepidatious about it?
Valor is both extremely excited to see. Valor is both extremely excited to see the next iteration of what they're supposed to be, but also incredibly nervous to see like what that change looks like. Like they're excited to see what becomes better, but also incredibly nervous to effectively look at a mirror of what their weaknesses are perceived as.
With like holding that in, you step through a much nicer looking workshop than before. Octavius and Tina did their best to clean up. It's still a little bit like torn down, but there's a little bit more support. And they've been kind of utilizing the old airship equipment to kind of like cobble together some sort of kind of like Valor factory model units. You see a lot of discarded Valor parts just kind of strain about, though there does seem to be like a cataloging system. It's just a lot of parts have yet to kind of like be cataloged, but there are crates and boxes with like labeled arms, eyes, legs, whatever. It's a mess in the nicest way possible. Still a two-person operation, and they both look rather exhausted, but at the edge of this large warehouse, in this kind of like lit up area, is sitting on a little wooden bench, kind of like propped up, is a skinny, dilapidated, rusted, and still overgrown, though some of the grasses and flowers have been just like chipped away, but some of the parts are kind of like making sense together. It's very clearly taken from like different iterations of model. There sits a unit with a small head and this kind of like jagged little mouth and two eyes a little bit too far together, and the top of their head seems to be a little bit open and just has like a little light bulb inside, maybe as like a temporary just kind of like brain function to see if it like works. Its body is a little bit sturdier looking than yours, but its limbs are way misshapen and just kind of like pointing in different directions. And it kind of like tilts its head a little bit. It doesn't seem to be functioning at the moment. You notice that instead of in the kind of chest area opening up, it's been moved down to the bottom, kind of like stomach, abdomen almost, and a much smaller doorway to open up is still missing a crystal of some sort. Valor models have traditionally used rubies, since they're the easiest to implement a like very rigid structure. Um, though as you're kind of like gazing upon it, Octavius goes, "We've yet to acquiesce a crystal for the model, so we can't exactly imprint anything on it yet. Um, but it's you know a body that should work, at least for now, and then we'll obviously figure out a much better suit. But I wish I had Edith's notes previously. I think she had like a very specific vision, and I don't want to stray from it, but I don't want to create the same Valor model. It feels a little wrong, so maybe this could be Valor, I don't know, 15, if you like that, or 14.5. We could do that. It's just it looks a little rinky, but we're working with spare parts here.
Octavius.
Yes, Valor.
This will sound bad coming from me, but Edith is no longer with us.
I'm well aware of that.
Just because she had a vision does not mean you can implement your own. You both share the same goals, but different methods, I assume.
You don't know what my goals are. Neither do I. I never built a military police. That
And don't build military police.
I'm saying I have never done this sort of thing before. I make little critters. I make helper robots. I don't know if this should be my vision. I'm mostly just doing this because you want. So I'm saying perhaps you should have an input with, how they work and how they look and how they're structured.
Can I have input?
Perhaps Courage 13 could, I don't know, also has ideas. You're different models, but... Oh.
I want to go, like, approach it. The prototype. I'm gonna, like, tap it with my finger. Ting, 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 ting.
Hollow. Nothing alive inside of it.
A lot of possibilities. I think it's rough around the edges. But there's a real diamond here.
See, that's what I was maybe going for, like a little approachable and a little less battle ready, and more so just, I don't know, genuinely healer and a helper.
Do they have a name? Question mark.
I don't know. I've just been calling it 15.
15?
But we could do 14.5 or, 14A, 14B. I don't know. The name can be whatever you like, but I think maybe a softer design.
What do you think, Valor?
I think that's perfect.
Yippee!
We had been used as a military police. The TENS model is an oppressive, soulless machine that does not feel anything but commands. The 14 model is gone. Courage, whatever model you are, I don't know what it could be, but it was obviously made with similar intent to me.
Well, I see it as, since I do not know my original purpose, the world is my metaphorical clam. My apologies. Oyster.
But I I think the 15 model, this one, should be a healer in all sense of the words. Mental, physical, spiritual.
Gentle.
But that brings us to the gem. I think we have the funds to acquire one for the prototype, and we can try. Edith was so much better at this, but inscribing like a template of personality and rules that it'll follow. You might even take some from you and Courage, since you are so far the most advanced models. The issue is what obviously what kind of gem. Ruby is very easy to kind of have like a rigid structure. Would you want maybe to experiment with other types of gems that might be a little bit easier to allow their own kind of thoughts and expressions, I suppose?
What would be the next step up from a ruby then?
Well, it's not really a scale. It's more so just like, what do you need, right? So emeralds, they have a very specific and basic function, but they do it perfectly into the letter. And then rubies have a list of kind of commandments that you could probably have them follow, and then they would infer based on those commandments. And then you could do sapphire, which is unpredictable, though I believe it would have the most I suppose free will, if you could call it. It's not really free will, you're still programming things into it, but it would inference things based on past actions. We could try a diamond. They're rather expensive though, but has this kind of it would have every model be slightly different from each other just on the basis, and then from there they would just kind of like stick to the programming that they wish. There are many. Perhaps you could tell me what it is you want, and then there's a lot of different crystals. They do a lot of different things. We have onyx, obsidian, topaz, opal. There's I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stand here and list crystals.
I like the gem bismuth.
I would like them to have an understanding of what they can do, while also being able to decide for themselves what they want to do. Have a basis of information, and then go from there.
Okay. Let me think.
One who is willing to search for things in life.
So, curiosity and intellect and learning is important to you both?
Yes.
I turn to Valor. Yes, yes, well, absolutely. 39%.
Courage,
The rest percent is also yes.
Courage, your input is valuable too. You don't have to just agree with Valor.
But I like the idea.
All right.
It could be the most gentle out of us all.
All right. So, curiosity, learning, gentleness, and having a kind
the type of person or machine you want to see when you get hurt.
Type of person or machine you'd want to see when you get hurt.
Even in the most dire and painful of times, they inspire a smile. How does that sound?
Empathy is, I think, the word we use for that.
I turn to the people behind us. Write that down. Write that down. Empathy. Oh, you can also write that down too. It's tedious.
How about amethyst then?
Ooh. Ooh.
It, um, well, it has a healing factor, um, associated with peace, balance, and it usually does lend itself to like a higher consciousness. Though again, unpredictable, but perhaps unpredictability is what we need.
Octavius,
Yes.
how much gold would you need to get a gem of the right size?
Uh, may I? And they kind of point to Valor and Courage to look at the gems inside of them.
I knock on my chest and it pops open.
You hear like a hissing sound as bzzz. You open up.
Valor's ruby is the size of like the size of like a fist, which about the same size as like a human heart. What does Courage's look like?
I would like to have like a bismuth crystal, but like in a rough shape of like a heart.
Oh,
Not like an actual anatomical heart.
just a really like cartoonishly shaped bismuth heart. All right. Well, I don't know how that one works. Pointing at you, Courage. But okay, roughly they kind of like make a circle with their hands.
It glows a lot when I think of Valor.
I think 200 gold.
Easy.
Acacia will pull out 50. This should help.
I will also pull out 50. That should also help. The same.
I pull out 30 gold.
Kane will hand over 1 gold. Now I have 100.
I will hand over all my 174.
Oh my god.
All of it?
I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, it's a symbol that their bonds are mending. Spending all their money on their
Scraps,
future.
that's a little bit too much. You could just hand
Is
over
it?
you could just hand over 70 of that.
I hand over 100. Is it 70?
Okay.
I mean, I suppose you need gold to live on, don't you?
Yes, but I try to be a rather humble person. I am a skilled craftsperson in going to be presumably living in a city full of artificers. I think I'll be okay.
Yes, but just, I suppose we're... Consider it the extra that we're paying you for your work.
Fair enough. I do appreciate that, and I will accept it. Thank you, Scraps.
Okay. You're so welcome.
Yippee!
You're my friend.
You're also
Yeah.
my friend. And they just kind of
Crab dance. Whistling.
they just kind of like give you a high five on your mechanical arm.
Yeah, I miss, but then I go again. Yeah.
You miss, but then you come back for like the back five.
Yeah.
All right. I will acquire an amethyst, and perhaps you could all come up with things that you want instilled upon them. Just like as a starting, base. And then we'll reconvene. Oh, the city council meeting is tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the prototype by tomorrow?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
They'll want a proof of concept.
I didn't think we were going to the council meeting regarding it this quickly. I thought this was regarding Ymir.
How about you bring the model and explain maybe the plan, and then if they need more proof, then we'll get started on actually, forming a consciousness, and then,
If we bring the prototype, it'll be like killing one bird with two stones.
well, we don't need to kill anybody.
Oh,
Courage, I don't think
seriously
that's what the
maiming a
description
bird
goes.
with two stones.
What did Acacia say?
Courage, I don't think that's how the saying goes.
Mm-hmm. Did I
Oh,
use the
man.
wrong avian?
Makes sense to me.
Never mind.
Oh, okay, let me try again. It'll be like killing one hedgehog with two stones.
While they're distracted,
Sorry,
Valor's
are
gonna walk-
hedgehogs avians?
No,
Acacia
of course
caught
not.
her head in her hands.
While they're distracted, I would like to go back over to the model.
Mhm.
And I'm going to pull over one of the crates to sit in front of it.
Its eyes are a little bit too far apart to stare at you, so it just seems to be looking, like, past you at the horizon.
I don't know if this will be your final form. I don't know if this will be the body you inhabit. But when you greet this world, I will give you the helping hands that I got from Edith. Hopefully one day, you will change the world in the way that my model failed to do. No pressure, though. Valor, after talking to what was effectively an empty husk from
Yep.
what you described to me,
Quick, kill it!
moves moves the bear, it moves the crate back to go to the group again.
Okay, when Valor returns from that, I'm gonna like tug on their hand a little bit.
Yes.
Can I also have a high five?
Valor holds up a high five, but it's low.
I low five them and my arm falls off. In my excitement, I don't pick it up.
Aw, you just leave your arm behind.
I'm going to bend down to pick up his arm and hand it to him.
Oh, an arm for me? Thank you.
They're giving you a hand. That one was pretty good.
Well,
Good job, me.
Octavius,
Yes,
thank you.
you're welcome. Though it's not just for you. I think this could be a real help. Something that Edith imagined.
And hopefully the same restraints that Edith was under will not be imposed upon us.
They nod, but their expression just kind of shifts a little bit, but they turn away from you.
This is like a dream come true. Valor history is being made right in front of me.
Hey, Octavius.
Yes, Valor.
Copper for your thoughts?
Give me a persuasion check.
Doop, 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 doop. Making sure. 22.
This city isn't motivated by what is good. You know that, right?
I gathered. I am not I am not the most knowledgeable person, but I am not dumb.
Valor, we become what we say we are. Anyway, it has been bothering me slightly. I don't know how well everyone is going to react to new Valor models that aren't meant for combat. A primary concern of this city has been monsters in the area.
Octavius, I want you to follow me on something. The city's concerns have been about monsters and, in private, money.
Private?
They do not advertise the greed, but we see it. It's not really that hidden. Think of it like this. If presented to them correctly, that this model, though not made for combat, could help those in combat. A support unit, someone who can heal, who can empower, can turn even the meekest of person into a valiant warrior. And during the times of rest and of peace, there's a citizen there that does not need to eat, does not need to drink.
Valor, you're pitching this to the council. We're the ones that have to build it, you know. You can come up with whatever you want. We're the ones that are actually going to be doing this. And if we don't secure funding, resources, it dies here. I don't know how well I can promise you everything. I will do my best. We have been doing our best. But this city does not offer room for self-doubt and for rest. This is not a place of doing half work and doing it at a leisurely pace and doing it in a way that will be most conducive to the product. They want it as soon as possible. I'm just warning you. Don't overpromise them, 'cause I'm the one that's going to get fucked in that.
Okay. I will not overpromise.
We're going to craft a life, an artificial life. Edith spent her life doing that. She wasn't in her prime when she finished the project. These things take time, and I have some semblance of what she did, but I'm not confident.
Don't worry, I can help. I am a somewhat skilled artificer. One time during a artificer competition, I once built a giant house with a similar house inside. Exactly the same, but scaled down.
How does that even... You know what? I should get to know you better, Courage 13.
Scraps.
Yeah.
You are also a skilled mechanic.
Yes. Yeah.
I am not asking you to donate your services. I at least not forcing you to donate your services, but I am requesting for you to help make something better than me.
I don't think I can make something better than you. But I could help make something else. Especially if I'm gonna be I will be an apprentice to like someone super cool.
Looks at Octavius.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. The X models were the swords of the Valor team. This new model will be the heart of the Valor line. I am very excited.
I'd like a group
Play like
persuasion
an air.
check.
I play like an air horn. A group persuasion check?
Mm-hmm.
Group persuasion check?
Group persuasion check.
Group
persuasion check.
Group persuasion check.
Group persuasion check?
Group persuasion check.
Group persuasion check?
Group persuasion check.
Group persuasion check.
Group persuasion check?
Group persuasion
Alright,
check.
enough.
Group persuasion. Okay.
Excuse me.
Enough! D20. Oh.
We got a 25, a 15, 9, 13. Kane is tweaking. Kane, after like everybody encourages Octavius, Kane just comes up and just goes, ooh.
Oh, an ability to precision them?
Ooh,
no.
like, damn,
forgot
you
I
have
was
like you have your work cut out for you.
They would have wanted to do that.
Damn, like you're not gonna be sleeping for a week. Good luck, buddy. Man, imagine just like if you fuck up one thing, then all of the Valor models die with you.
Yeah. This is all on you.
Hey man, don't fuck it up.
No pressure, but like this is counting on you.
Yeah, no pressure, but if you don't fix this, then the police will literally kill all the poor people. Season 1
And you
came in.
wouldn't want that to happen, right?
My hopes and dreams are in your hands. You don't want to make me sad, do you? I have a bomb inside me.
What did Courage get?
I got a 6. That's because I accidentally slipped out of a bomb.
Oh, that's so funny.
No, wait, I think
Courage just goes, I have a bomb.
I would be like, hey, Octavia, did you know? And then it falls out of my chest. Oh, there it is.
Oh, what's this button do? You blow up the continent. Alright, 25, 15, 9, 13, 14, 6.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's enough to kind of
Yay,
keep
thank you,
them
everyone.
keep Octavius from like fucking blowing it. They seem to calm down though, are still a little bit anxious, but that just seems to be like their default state of mind.
Oh, mood.
Yeah, so for the most part, they seem a little bit more confident about everything. And they just turn to you guys and just go, well, then good luck at the meeting tomorrow, and do take the prototype with you.
Would you like us to take it now or tomorrow morning, or
You should take it now and then bring it over. It's
okay? Just
yeah.
What
there's no
functions
loose. There's
does it
no
have?
loose. parts right now, right?
No, we should be good.
Valor just picks up the model with like a log.
It's lighter than you, but not like, like it's still got heft to it. Who were the ones that commissioned something from Tina before you all left for the lake?
Oh, it was Zero's armor,
Mm.
and I think Valor was gonna give their halberd later.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm looking. The note, there's a lot of pages here.
We did do a lot that specific session too.
We did, and I did not write specifically down
All good.
what was going on.
All good.
I wrote, we'll do some smith work for us.
Zero, do you remember the specific modifications that you requested? Danny is typing.
Oh my god, hi Danny.
Oh my god, Danny! Danny. It was getting haste put on it. Let me go back.
It was either that or like the AC increase, but it could have been both. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Actually, if I'm remembering it correctly, I think it was both.
You know?
Give me a persuasion check.
Actually, they built a pack into it, and they said I have a cool revivify spell.
Can we
within it.
assist?
How are you assisting?
I think it was like
I'm also checking the ledgers to see what happened.
Really want to build it. Really want to build it.
on my
Look at
screen
this
has
pocket watch as it swings back and forth.
You know how it feels to play a fighter in a party of mages.
I got a 15.
Oh, there you go.
So this should work.
You can have advantage on your persuasion check.
Yeah!
Persuasion, please. Oh, there you go.
20. You know what? Yeah, +1 to AC, and you can. I won't say cast. It's just an ability that you get that mimics the effects of haste. So you can use it to get haste once per long rest.
I am so excited I could explode. Beep, beep,
Kind
beep.
of like too bad.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Tina presents you with that armor and just kind of goes privately to you, Zero. I've never seen armor like this before. Do you mind if I ask where it's from?
It's from the well, are you familiar with the Shadow City?
Yes. I've always wanted to visit, but it's, so inaccessible.
Well, I got this armor from the like the pits below it. Like the
what?
The like below the Shadow City.
She's
like
like
the
shaking her
abyss.
head. Like, what do you mean?
It's like where there's like no light and it's like evil.
Oh, so hell?
Yeah.
You came from hell?
I think that's what you would call it up here. Yeah, I got this in hell.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I grew up there.
That's both really, really cool and really, really scary. You,
Yeah.
are you good? How do I phrase this? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, listen, if it's rad for you, growing up in hell, that's awesome. Do you have, like, cool powers and shit?
I can like climb on things.
Okay. Like, she, like, nods her head, like, yeah, cool. That's awesome.
Thanks, thank you.
The spider from hell. Spider-Man issue 71.
Yeah. Thank you for the armor. I do.
Yeah,
really
of course.
appreciate
It was really cool to work on it. It's really interesting material. It's almost like, I don't know, like woven together. That's weird, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. She's just gonna, like, you see her, like, cataloging things in her, like, blacksmith brain, just going, like, "Ooh, so it was spider silk. Huh, so it was, okay. Huh. I heard you're going down there. Could you maybe, like, bring me some pieces to work on?"
Well, here. And he'll like dig through his pack and pull out like one of the mini like daggers that you start off with. And he'll hand her one.
Her eyes just, like, go
Is
wide
she-
like saucers.
Here, it's the same material, but you can keep it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And, like, she hugs you, like, fully, just, like, jumps and, like, grabs onto you, and then just, like, immediately just goes, I mean, thank you so much, valued customer. Holds out her hand to shake.
Oh, yeah, no problem. He's gonna shake her hand.
Cool. And she's just gonna keep shaking until you let go.
He's gonna keep shaking until she lets go.
You all see this happening.
Acacia at some point is just gonna put her hand on Zeru's shoulder.
Wait, they weren't done yet.
Yeah,
Can
you're
you
still
feel
shaking
Kane,
hands.
Kane put his hand on Zeru's other shoulder?
Literally the angel and the devil on his shoulder.
Which one's which?
You know.
You can't show weakness here.
You can't show weakness
Oh, you're right. I can't back down.
You
No,
see her.
that's not how this works.
You see her start to sweat. If you could hear her in her monologue, it's just like, man, these drow have like a really strict battle of wits going, but I really want to impress this guy, so I'm not gonna lose. I don't care if I pass out.
That's so sweet. This goes on for like an hour.
The rest of you guys have left.
Oh,
No, I'm watching. This is great.
I think at some point Tina sneezes and uses the like the hand that she was shaking with to like cover and just goes, "Fuck!
Oh, better like next time.
God damn it!
good work, Zero.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
a failure.
What the
I couldn't have done it without
I don't
you.
need this hand anymore."
I was like, I give them mine. Would you like this hand?
Thank you, Valor. Really appreciate you.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jared, you didn't
Like
tell me
smoke.
you were a Valor model.
I am not a I am not a Valor.
Wait, you're not Valor.
We start vibrating. Beep, beep, beep,
Oh
beep,
no, the bomb.
Wait,
All
wait,
right,
wait,
we're done.
beep, beep.
Courage,
beep,
courage,
beep,
courage!
beep,
You
beep,
are
beep,
not a
beep.
Valor model. You are not a Valor model.
Oh, that is, you are a Valor model, and I go give Valor a hug.
With one hand.
Valor.
Oh my god.
Valor is like hugging back. However, everybody sees now that they've like talked to Valor enough. They know their facial expressions. This might as well be sweating bullets.
I could never be a Valor model.
Yeah. Of course. We should get that thing out of your chest soon.
You
What
mean this
thing?
opossum?
Oh, you mean this? I pull out like a full-on head of cabbage.
Why
Why?
do you have
Lazar walks
There was
over and
an
goes,
empty-
"Oh, thanks for keeping that for me."
There was an empty space in there. Fit just right for an head of cabbage.
so
I
what's
also have a corn in my thigh.
so what was the beeping noise?
Oh, that was my bomb in me. I've got that bomb in me.
He's got that bomb in him. I
My
hate it here.
God. So awful. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Courage is eating the head of cabbage.
Mm.
Well, the
can take
dog
all
give
the
me a
vitamins.
bomb.
And it's a bomb shaped like a dog.
Christ. Okay. This finishes. You guys go back to your fucking tavern. Valor, do you leave your fucking halberd with Tina?
Yes.
What modifications you want?
Just a very basic, like, maybe +1 weapon.
Did you pay ahead of time?
I did, in fact, pay ahead of time.
Okay, no. Excuse me.
Nice.
That was Tina.
Yes.
Bina.
What the?
Fuck. Yeah, you all head back to the tavern. You still have the rest of your evening if you wish to do anything all.
Graps.
Oh,
I think Scraps is BRB.
yeah.
Yeah.
Zero.
Zero, you find Zero outside playing with his son.
Oh. Could I borrow you for a moment, Zero?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Father, who is this?
Oh, this is my friend Valor. They were there at your birth, I guess.
I wave hello.
Oh, you are an uncle to me.
Yeah.
Or something other.
I believe the technical term is grunkle.
You just see
I've
them like
never-
look off into the sun.
Can you repeat that word? I've never heard it before in my life.
I believe it's grunkle. Hold on, I might be wrong.
It's just like
No,
isn't
Acacia's
that
saying that in
like-
character.
Ooh, grunkle. Definition, uncle.
No, damn it, I got the wrong one. That's great uncle.
Grinkle.
Wrinkle.
Crinkle.
Grank. This is my Grank.
Alright, yeah, you find Zero.
I need help with a pitch.
For the meeting?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I had ideas, but I need someone to bounce them off of.
Okay, yeah. I'm sure I'm the most well equipped person to bounce ideas off with.
That's why I came to you.
Oh, you flatter me.
And I bring Zero to a point where no one in the tavern can really hear the conversation. My pitch was going to be that since the Valor models were considered the sword for a long time, that this new iteration would be the shield that people needed. That they would want to heal and learn and contribute. But after our conversation with Octavius, I am doubting how much I should say. How much I should promise.
Well, I guess the only thing that we kind of can say that they have is like empathy and the ability to learn, but I don't think that's a very I mean, they can just like look to one another. So that is a little that is a little tricky. You know, I think you no, it's a bad idea actually. Don't do that. Um what role do you think they're going to have here?
Healers, students, apprentices, assistants, those roles in which you learn and help and eventually you give back in great quantities.
Mm, I think the idea is really solid, and I don't think you'll have a problem pitching that. I think the issue is going to be the people who are like, oh, they're gonna take my job. What about the human scribes? Whatever. So I don't think you should worry that much about a pitch, just like how to defend the idea. In my opinion, I could see that being the angle that people look at it at.
What about the human scribes? People need to sleep. These new models can work during the night. They can keep
Yeah, true.
they can keep the city running when no one else is awake. No, no. Damn. I'm contending with. I do not want to sell a soul into service that has yet to even be born.
Yeah, that one's tricky. I think maybe a good angle that you could go at it from would be that the creation of this unit could further advancements in everyone's individual fields. If you could find a way to tie in what Octavius is doing with the not specifically with the workforce, but with the overall technological advancement, like with the airships, you can I don't know put something there. I don't know about all this tech stuff, but you get what I'm saying.
I do have to talk to Scrap about the tech stuff, so that way I know what can and cannot be done.
Yeah, yeah. That stuff's a little lost on me, but yeah, Scrap sure does have the brain for it. Golly. Yeah, just from the workers' perspective, try not to emphasize that part too much, in my opinion, when you're pitching it. But I don't think unless someone has a real problem with it, I don't think it'll be like that bad or anything.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Do you think there's anything I can do to make this seem sweeter, much more palatable?
I think you should lie. I'm not gonna like not
Zero is an entrepreneur.
I mean that's what everyone does. I mean, and don't lie to make Octavius's life harder, but and don't say, "Oh, they're going to be able to fly around." No, no, no. With what the technology is going to be able to do in a few years, so then they forget about it. But they'll be on board with the idea now.
I'm not a
You know what I
great
mean?
I'm not a great liar, Zero.
Oh, just get Kane to help you. Like pitch it. He's super like charismatic. At least I think so.
And I call upon them both. Okay. Okay. Hey, Zero, could you do me a favor?
Of course.
I'm going to be writing some stuff down. Could you get Kane while I get Acacia?
Yeah, sure. I'll you know, even though you pulled me away from my father son bonding, I'll help you out.
I apologize. I'm
It's
I'm
okay,
kidding.
Father. I would love to accompany you to this task.
All right,
I
let's
would
go
love
get
to think
Kane.
I would love to think that the fucking snow golem is just like looking through the window behind Valor.
I would love to learn to be an entrepreneur. Be my own
Yo,
boss. On that Sigma grind set.
Oh, you're learning so much already.
Just as you've taught me. Valor, would you like to sign up for my... for my corporation? You can be your own boss and sell soap. I have 50,000 of them.
No, thank you.
Man. You go and find Acacia, who is like, nose buried in a book, studying.
Acacia, I need your help.
What do you need help with?
I need to refine the pitch to the council tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm the best person to help with that, but I'll listen.
I don't know how to say this in any other way. You are the most used to dealing with councils and higher-ups. I don't know what they're looking for.
Valor, I say this respectfully, I have never dealt with a council like this. And in the few council meetings that I went to, usually Acacia's gonna close her eyes and think for a moment.
She made Felix and Nell to do all the work.
Oh, yeah. I was not allowed to speak because when I spoke, I would normally start calling people jackasses and morons.
I see. Then I would be happy if you lent your ear to the ideas that I had.
Yeah, I will. Just... my track record's pretty bad. Nell tried to gag me once, I think, before going into a meeting. It was bad.
Oh no. If Acacia had a nickel for every time a party member tried to physically stop her from speaking, she'd have 2 nickels.
It was 2 different parties as well.
Oh man. She just sucked. It's because she's a woman, yeah.
It's because she's a woman.
It's because
yeah.
she's a woman, yeah. Her cousin was
Women
very
shouldn't
sexist. That's why he and Kane get along.
Oh no. Women.
Alright.
So yeah, again, quiet corner.
Zero, you go off to find Scraps and Kane, and you see them outside with like a little hopscotch thing drawn in chalk on the ground, and Lazar just goes, "So if you land on a prime or odd number, I throw a knife at you. But if you land on an even number, you get to throw a knife at me. But you're doing it all on one leg, but I have an arm tied behind my back. But you can only use an even amount of knives. And if you have
What
an
if
odd
you
number
missed?
of knives, then... Courage, don't interrupt.
Okay. What if they miss?
If you miss, you hop over and pick up the knife. But
No,
I get
what?
to throw rocks at you while you go and pick up the knife. Is this all
Oh,
making
I see.
sense?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
picked
yeah, yeah. No, I've played something similar to this before.
Yeah, I call it knife hopscotch.
Okay,
Mm.
yeah,
You
yeah,
throw
yeah.
the knife and the rock?
No. While you're picking up the knife, I throw rocks. But you can throw rocks at
Oh.
me back. And if you hit me
Right,
with
right,
the
exactly.
with the rock, you get my knives.
Oh, okay, and I get to throw more knives.
Yes,
I can
yes.
throw
Once
my
you
arm.
pick up the knife that you missed. Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
can
So
throw
to
my arm.
start, we spin the knife to see who goes first.
Alright, okay.
I hope Kane goes first. They'll do great.
Yeah, everybody, roll me a d6.
Okay.
Lazar got a
I got a
3.
6.
4. What did Courage get?
I got a 4.
Okay. Oh, we got twinsies. That means you guys knife fight to see who goes first.
Let's go.
Scraps and Courage, give me an attack roll.
Okay. Is knife dext with dext or
Oh,
what?
you can use strength for it. It's fine.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
don't leave Kane with anybody.
Okay.
Raps, go
I
for
got
the
it.
bomb.
You're so right.
No. That's level 3. You have to do knife hopscotch with a bomb in your hand.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how Courage got it.
I'll go for the screen. It's fine.
I'll go for the screen.
What am I doing math?
What'd you guys get? 21.
21.
What did Courage
I
get?
got a 14.
Alright, Scraps, you win the knife fight by just kind of attacking their legs. Lazar
when
just... Go ahead.
Like, when you stab my leg, like you get like in between, like the plates in my thigh, and like the piece of the corn in the cob I mentioned earlier flies out of my leg.
Oh, we get to throw that one too now.
Yeah. It kind of goes into the... Yeah. Kane, you get it. Lazar dabs you up.
Oh my
Taps
god!
back.
Holy shit!
It's so stupid.
Only you get me, Lazar.
Okay. You see him just kind of like smiling comfortably. Yeah, Scraps, do you want to roll for it, or do you want to just tell me how well Scraps does at knife hopscotch?
My corn.
Scraps is going to go for it, and at first, they're doing so well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're dodging
And,
every single knife. You drop one, you do your little hop hop handstand,
Yeah.
pick it up, dodging every rock. One time, like one
Yeah.
of the rocks comes flying, you just slash it. Lazar just goes, woo! Courage holds up like a little like 9.5 on their screen.
Yeah, absolutely. Scraps is very, very proficient in dodging rocks. And so
Put that on your character sheet.
my
Proficiency
God.
dodging rocks.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And so, yeah, they're doing well. The encouragement is just like it's helping them so much, and
I encourage.
they get pretty far until they are going to stumble when it's slowly getting to their head. But
They-
then they're gonna stop right there.
They stumble, fall, and Lazar just goes, alright. First victim of knife hopscotch. Lower your weapons. And Lazar just kind of like starts pointing and just goes, shame, shame.
Oh,
Looks over at Kane and Courage to like,
oh.
come on guys, this is part of the...
Oh, Courage plays the
Right,
soundtrack.
yeah,
shame. Shame, shame.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wait, Scraps, you seem like sad and upset about that instead of being like laughing.
Oh, no. No. Oh my
Oh.
god, is that Zero? Zero!
Wait, can I roll
Oh, hey,
insight?
Zero! Yeah,
Wait, I
you
wanna
can,
roll
you,
insight.
you can roll insight, Scraps roll deception.
I'll roll insight too.
The color is sending me. I hate that.
I rolled a 1, so
Whoa!
yeah.
Does Kane want to roll insight?
Yeah.
No.
Go
Oh.
for it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. What's Scraps feeling?
Huh?
What's Scraps feeling?
That picture.
Oh.
Oh,
At first it was all fun and games, and then, they're more upset that they, that the game had to, like, somewhat pause-ish in their mind.
Oh.
Like, the rock throw and everything, and they felt like they messed up the game. But then the whole, like, shame thing as well is just like, I messed up. Ah,
Oh.
shit.
Courage is
I
going to go
should have
pick
done
up the
better.
Courage is gonna go pick up the corn that like you like flung off from them. They're gonna pick it up and just like saunter their way towards you and then offer it to you. Here, I have kept this safe in my possession for over 1 year.
It's
Would you like it?
rotted.
No,
Limp
Oh,
corn.
I'm sorry. You have a freezer in your leg?
but it's moldy, but like it's still firm somehow.
It's all the mold.
Just-
Wow.
It's just mold. It's just
Hold
a Courage gives you a stick of mold.
It's like
Oh, wow. Scrap food, thank you.
No.
I gives them my corn.
Thank
I will
you.
miss that corn, but
Yeah.
I will be happy knowing it is in your possession.
Zero and Kane, you notice Scraps is just a little like upset that they did something. They think that they did something wrong.
Wow, thanks. This is amazing. Wow. This is great.
And there's like a smiley face when they give you the corn. Now there will always be a piece of me with you as long as you have that corn.
I'm gonna
If
eat
you
the
look-
corn.
Wait, before you do, I point out one of the kernels. See, if you look here, I wrote my initials. It's like a letter C.
I
Like,
eat it.
is this friendship?
I mean, I guess, right? You gave me the thing. Usually when I got scraps of food, that meant I did a good job. So yeah, it must be.
You do a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Scraps, that was amazing at knife hopscotch.
I point out, like, I was gonna say, I take out my arm and just, like, tank it, and, like, next to theirs, like, to, show appreciation for their arm. Ding.
What?
No, like, I take off my arm and, like, tink it on yours after
Oh,
I say you do a great job. Or you do a good job.
why'd you do that?
I like your arm.
Oh,
It
I
is
mean,
made very well.
takes off my arm. Do you want it for a moment?
Oh, can I?
I mean, I guess. as
Zero,
long
you
as I
find
can
them.
Maybe we switch arms for a little
Oh my
bit.
god.
Hey, Zero.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was pretty crazy to watch. It looked like a lot of fun. Yeah. Just gonna look at the mold. Yeah, yeah. That was
You
super
should
cool.
join us next time.
I definitely will actually.
Zero, you would
I
love
would love
knife
to throw.
hopscotch.
I think so. I would love to throw knives at my friends and have it be like okay. Oh, Kane, and Scraps.
Yes.
Kane,
Yeah.
oh, Valor needs you to help them lie in front of everyone. And Scraps, Valor needs your artistic brain to talk about the machines, I guess. I don't know.
Artistic.
No, you're artistic. He's autistic.
Oh, artistic. Artistic.
No, no.
Oh,
Autistic.
Where I'm from, that's like a bad thing.
Oh no!
I myself
No, they
appreciate
always
being
said
rustic.
I was a little special. Artistic
Where we
brain.
Ooh, is that a train? Runs off to the train.
Uh, uh, oh, wait, why me?
Because you're super cool and like super smart and like awesome.
I don't know about
Yes.
the super part. I don't know about the super parts or the super smart bits.
Okay,
But-
well,
Thank you. I appreciate your compliment.
How,
But
how about really cool?
I think. Wait, what was the question?
Oh, they need to help you. They need to help you lie.
Oh wait, no, I don't lie.
oh no,
Oh.
like Kane's gonna help with that, and then Scraps
Oh, okay. It's like I do not lie. Artistic brain. I mean, I feel like Octavius is more artistic.
Yes, but Valor is asking you.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, this means that Valor trusts you.
Let's go, Scraps. The experts are needed.
I wish
Okay.
I was better at lying.
Oh, we could just like come and watch, I guess.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can watch.
Ooh,
Well,
watching.
Let's just give us a group.
Come on, Lazar, let's go watch.
The group gathers once more.
Yay!
I watched the whole group show up.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, this is. Valor's just gonna like, look at everybody showing up. Oh, this is actually perfect.
Oh,
You
it
have
feels
like
like
your
it
little
was just-
flashcards
Hi.
ready.
It feels like it
Hi,
was just
Valor.
yesterday when we all saw each other.
Valor, I'm here with my acoustic brain.
Oh, and you
No.
notice that our arms are switched.
You mean artistic?
Acoustic.
And I'm here to help. No.
Hmm. I am
Right.
here to watch.
I have never presented anything before anyone. I've never tried selling anything.
Woo, yeah! Lazar starts clapping.
Thank you.
Presentation.
I have the basic concepts in my head, but I don't know any of the specifics, and
You have you have concepts of a plan.
No, I have a plan. It's just I don't know. I don't know the specifics of what needs to happen.
Oh, you should make a PowerPoint and then have a laser pointer. They love that shit.
Oh, I don't have a laser pointer, but I have a PowerPoint ready.
You
Wait,
don't
maybe-
have a laser pointer?
maybe-
What?
Wait, maybe Courage, do you have a laser pointer?
Ooh, yes. I can make a light effect.
Oh my gosh,
It's
Courage
like-
can help in the presentation.
It's I use it. I use it now. It's like a flashbang. I am also good at I believe at selling things. I once sold a pineapple to a person who was allergic to pineapples.
I'm going to
great.
need that. Also,
Kane, what the fuck is a PowerPoint?
oh,
A
As
PowerPoint I call it a strength
I
tip.
point, I point my finger and I cast Druidcraft, and a little flower pops up. A PowerPoint.
Aw.
Boo!
No.
Lazar throws a tomato.
It's Valor's face. She's like, I can't eat that, Lazar.
Just go
That's not
And
for
I-
eating.
Valor, no offense, but I'm returning to the instinct to start calling presenters morons.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb on Valor and I'm gonna dip what remains of my moldy corn.
no,
tomato.
A tomato.
no.
I hear that's how one makes the food called pizza.
No.
Don't put corn in pizza, you fuck.
No. It's not even corn
Brazilian
anymore.
pizza?
Hey, Valor, look at this cool cord that Courage gave me. I'm like almost done. It's fluffy and fuzzy.
Oh my, stop.
I'm gonna go vomit.
Stop.
Yeah, like after you're done, you
Actually,
should roll a
stop.
Like
This is a
after you're
good
done, you should
tactic.
see if you should when you're done eating, you should roll like a con save to see if it gets you high from the fermentation.
No, I'll just take one of my vapes. I'll take a hit
Oh.
from my vape pens.
What? I did not know I had a tomato.
And Kane,
Yeah.
I am not the greatest at presenting something that is a bit far from the truth.
Right.
Are you?
I am.
Unfortunately, the current iteration won't be what people want fully. A healer, a friend, somebody to talk to, but they most likely won't want that. They'll want a weapon, a useful tool.
Mhm.
I don't know how to present it in any other way than what it actually is. I
We should
it
make
sound
them believe
convincing.
that what they want is actually what we have.
Correct. We'll tell them this is the solution they need.
Ooh, we could perhaps start a problem that can only be solved by our prototype.
Why waste
You know,
your
that's
time chasing after a giant when you can be adopting the abilities of a new Valor unit?
Never before. Oh, I do it in the voice of Cain. Never before seen.
What were you going to say, Zero?
I was just thinking that, or I agree with Courage. I think making a problem that only we could fix is a really good idea.
That sounds amazing.
As useful as that sounds,
That's every business venture, by the way.
as
Yeah.
useful as that sounds, we don't have that kind of time.
Oh, I have something more than time. I have a bomb.
You can't keep taking out your bomb.
It's not acceptable to just flash your bomb at people.
Oh, is that something I should do in only privacy?
Yes,
And with
Correct.
consent.
and with
Correcting
consent.
parameters. I will put away the bomb now.
Thank you.
Can I pull out my bomb now?
No. This is
How about now? Just kidding. God damn it.
You guys take time to go over Valor's presentation.
yeah, I want to present it mostly as is, and whenever it feels like I'm going more into the realm of over exaggerating or over promising, that is kind of when I want people to interject with their own ideas. And when it comes to presenting something they want, I am mostly looking at Kane and Zero.
Oh yeah, are we gonna talk about that Titan, by the way?
Yeah, but that's
Tight in, tight out.
Courage, go
We
stand
are
in the
ju-
corner.
No, like after they say that, they like sort of like go back a little bit.
we're gonna defend Ymir. Correct?
Right, but you know, like how should we prepare what we want to say, or should we just kind of go in raw?
I go in raw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would, Kane. He dabs you up.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I
What?
shit. I was mostly going to talk about how useful Ymir is to the populace, how much she assists, how much she has grown to appreciate humans.
Also, I think that's a good idea, but we gathered that the main one speaking out against her is just like one person, like one dude, right?
It's never one person, it's people that share their ideals.
Yeah, let me find his name.
It was mostly the person named Wheat, the orator I spoke to at the protest.
Yeah, like even if everyone agrees, that's gonna be the one who's talking. So I think we should just
Kill him.
stop him from defending. Yeah. I mean, he's like super racist, so I don't think there's any penalty for that, like morally.
If you'd like to kill them, I can assist you.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you, Kate. Here, Valor,
If
here,
you tell
here.
me to, only if you say it's okay.
He's like super racist, so I think it's okay.
If not, we can just really maim him.
Can break his legs, and then you can kill him, Valor.
Only if you say it's okay.
I
Wow. Oh my god.
We could torture him.
I think
Throw him to the
Adopt
box.
new valors.
You can take him apart and put him back better, stronger, better than before.
Weren't you on sleep mode?
I think we aim to change their mind first.
And
Okay.
then we torture.
No.
Or we
Yeah, we
torture
blow him up.
I think we're
You
gonna
see,
have to kill this guy, Valor. Damn.
yeah, wait, Scraps, after you say, yeah, we'll blow him up, like, even still in sleep mode, like, their chest compartment like swings open and the bombs.
What did I say about flashing your bomb at people in public?
He's still in sleep mode.
I just put a napkin up against the bomb. Like, just can't keep doing this in public.
Their arm also falls off.
Wait, that's my arm.
Alright, you guys have a game plan. You all take a long rest. Let's take a break.
Oh my fucking
Game plan
God.
is
Alright,
Hope
and
he's
we're
not
back,
enough.
and we have wine. Well, I
Penis,
say we,
hello.
I mean me, but...
God, I wish that were me.
Tee-hee.
The royal we.
Yeah, do you guys wanna...
Yeah, the wee wee.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it. Do you guys want to cobble together what the fuck you're gonna be talking about at the meeting, or should we just start the meeting?
We have the vaguest idea of what we want to talk about.
We have a
Okay,
vision.
you all file in
Wait,
to
wait,
the...
wait.
Nope, that's it!
Nope, we're just going.
No, we didn't say no.
No, actually, wait. I had more.
Sid!
Too bad.
What's up, man?
We have the vaguest idea. Does anybody want to like add on to it?
Nope.
Kane's going in raw.
Kane always goes in raw.
Whatever
Well,
that
you know,
means.
well, I mean, I've already said what my belief about the new model is. It's gonna be, it's supposed to be the best of,
Oh, I thought
the
you said
best
my
of us.
belief in going to Raw.
You know,
Eventually,
it's
Acacia has a speech in defense of Ymir.
that I think that model's gonna be the best of us.
Physically, she is going to attack the nearest council member.
While you were the shield, the X was the sword. The mini model is gonna be the heart.
Graps is there for the acoustics.
Hold on, hang on. I think I have a particular spell.
For my acoustics?
No, hold on.
Mm.
Hold. Fuck, it's not my class. Never
I
mind.
think those are called noise-canceling headphones. It's a magic item.
Oh shit.
I was about to say, hey,
The
Acacia,
acoustics
you
should have been the group name. Can you guys change it to that instead of fucking spider
No, I
cleanup
like-
group at the
No,
spider?
the
I
acoustic.
like-
The
Yes.
spider acoustics. The acoustic
Yes, I can
spiders. That's the thing that you guys spend 3 hours talking about.
Not the PowerPoint presentation.
Alright, you guys file in to the kind of like main city building. It's large, it has hints of iron and copper spruced about, working elevators and steam chimneys, but the majority of it is this kind of like Viking main kind of like hull of beautiful wooden design. There are more people than you thought would show up. It's not like completely packed, but there are like a sizable amount of groups, and you do notice first Wheat, and there seems to be a group of people standing around him, all with kind of like signs and banners, kind of calling to get rid of the Titan. In whatever way the council deems fit. But on the other side, you do spot Reiner and a few of the Moon Hunters, sort of near the back, seemingly just kind of like observing, but ready to speak up if necessary. At the very back end of the room, sitting behind a table, are several older members of the community. A gnome, this just long white beard and hair and tiny little spectacles upon a smaller nose. Their eyes are large and kind of like glazed over. They seem almost translucent in how frail they look, yet they sit at the very head of the entire thing and just kind of weakly hold a little gavel. Flanking on either side of them are a dwarf and a well-built human, both of whom are older, but still maybe kind of like 40s age for both the human and the dwarf. The dwarf being like 40s for what a dwarf would look like. And then lastly, what seems to be a kind of like rock gnome, a sniffer neblin, I believe. Looking kind of like beady little eyes, and kind of almost like kind of gazing around the perimeter to kind of like gauge the amount of people and what kind of people have shown up. And lastly, it seems to be some sort of kind of like satyr minotaur hybrid. Very seemingly just kind of like sitting in the most relaxed way, though they have an air of authority over them. The gnome at the center just kind of bangs their gavel on the table and just goes, "We will begin the 4th city council of this month." Oh, excuse me. First measure on the ballot is an issue some people have with the vegetation. And you guys sit through a few hours of vegetation commerce discussion. And there is like a kind of it is like back-ended by some people expressing workers and gardeners needing are like needed from the populace, just like anybody that can lend a helping hand to kind of like expand their greener areas once comes spring, summer, fall, and then kind of like close them off once more. He kind of closes that off and then goes discussing about the need for extra security around the perimeter of the town. There have been monster attacks that have happened every once in a while that have gotten a little bit too close. Nothing has infiltrated the city yet, but the city did take like a big hit during the war, and they want to rebuild without having to worry about more beasts just attacking them. Lastly, he brings up, "We have one more thing on the measure. The Titan Ymir has been a subject of controversy among the town for quite a while now. Should we have some groups to come and speak about what shall become of her, though it seems like the current position is not really working out?"
Acacia would stand up hearing this.
"Oh,
Nice.
yes, we have our first volunteer. Please approach the mic." And you see like a little podium in the center of the room.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
From my research in how this town operates, is the city council meeting a one at a time kind of speaking, or can a group approach a podium?
You can approach the podium as a group, but generally you want to have like one person talking.
Then I shall get up and stand behind Acacia while she speaks.
Your name, dear?
My name is Acacia.
Achilles!
My name is Acacia Amaris. I almost died defending this city 5 years ago. I died 5 years ago defending this country.
You hear the room quiet. And you see a few people whispering. Give me a performance check.
Oh, performance?
Mm-hmm. Do you want a blade song beforehand?
Oh yeah, I do. Does that? Yeah, that does give me advantage on performance, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, buddy. Acacia tapping her foot. I actually rolled good on both of those.
Look at you.
21.
21. There are a few people going, yeah, like, sure, yeah, she got resurrected, and others go, well, wasn't one of them like a super high level paladin? I mean, they're like they could have come back, right? Yeah, like resurrection's possible.
Acacia, hearing the whispers, is going to use her protective wings feature for the first time to just flare out for a second and shield herself to make a point.
As two icy draconic wings unfurl and sheathe yourself in this beautiful crystal, as almost cocoon. The sun streaming through the windows casts rays through the crystal and like blinds everybody for just like a quick second, and then the shivering begins as everybody in the room notices the temperature drop. As a quick, just like shiver runs through everyone, goosebumps on each of your skin. Valor and courage, you notice just like a dust of frost upon your metal, and you hear everyone begin to murmur and gasp in awe, in confusion, in trepidation. They're waiting for what you have to say, and as it begins to brink on chaos, the main gnome at the center slams his gavel upon the table and just goes, "Order! Order! Thank you, Miss Amaris. We recognize that what you have done for the city and what you have done for the country. You may speak, and we will take that into account. However, this is not your place of residence. So if you do not command the crowd, and if the town does not agree with you, what you say will be for naught. But let us all take into account what she and her friends have done for us and our future." Every persuasion check that you and your group make for the rest of this town hall meeting is at advantage.
Yippee! Thank you. I know I'm not a resident, but one of my close friends was. And I am here to honor that. I have as much, if not more, reason to hate the Titans than everyone in this room. Ymir specifically, I can remember the feeling of almost dying at her hands. But she has not bothered you in 5 years. Do you not think that after so long of fighting, she might also be tired too? There's no quarrel to be had with her. Trying to provoke her will only end poorly for you. I would know. I have faced her down myself. No one in this room could stand against her and survive. I couldn't do it. Not alone. Not with an army at my back. I'm not saying that you should try to befriend her, but much like we coexist alongside the wolves, the yetis, everything that sees us as a threat like we see her as a threat. We avoid her. We make peace. She lives far in the mountains. You will not see her unless you search her out.
Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
instead of persuasion checks, I meant to say like charisma checks in general.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool, because that's the second one, there's a 19
Okay.
plus 4 for 23.
23.
I'm not saying that she's your ally, but I'm saying that she's not your enemy. That's all. Thank you.
You see the kind of crowd fall into a silence before Wheat stands up and walks over to the podium. Yes, Zero, give me an insight check. Brother Boo, not this guy. 14. You notice they seem to have something that they want to say, but they're kind of letting your group versus Wheat's group play out. They don't really want to step into this because they know Ymir a little bit more intimately than the town, and they're worried that that's gonna kind of cloud what they're saying. So if their idea comes from your mouth, it might resonate with the crowd better. Wheat stands up and walks over to the podium, and just kind of looks at you, Acacia, and just goes, well, that's all fine and good. Thank you so much for everything you've done in our town and for this country, and really thank you for your service. Just round of applause for Acacia Amari. She's wonderful, and we welcome you back to the land of the living, and we hope you're enjoying yourself here. But and everybody does kind of like applaud you, and then just kind of goes, but this is not your town, much like Councilman said. This is ours, and should we all just wait? Titans live for thousands of years. Really, we're just kind of a blip on their map. Maybe she likes us now, maybe she's fine with us now, but who can say for sure for how long? You even said that we can't face her, so we're just, at her mercy the entire time? We just kind of wait for her to change her mind and blow us all up? Well, it doesn't really sit right with me, does it? This isn't really that kind of town. We are a place of innovators and thinkers, and we are the ones that are going to change Netherin. This change starts here. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. I think we won the war. We did, yeah. And she should respect that.
When Acacia hears we won the war, she's just gonna start laughing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, you and your friends did immaculate. Thank you. Round of applause for Acacia Amaro over here. Just really great work on the Titans, the dragons.
Have you ever held a sword in your hand?
No, and I'd really rather not. It's
Then you're gonna start another war, so you better start training.
I'm just saying, we're kind of just living here right next to a Titan that murdered thousands of us, and we're just kind of doing nothing about it. Can you guarantee that she won't change her mind? And can we take your word for it?
For what it's worth, yes. Have you ever spoken to a Titan?
Would they even understand me?
Yes. They're very intelligent. Smarter than anyone in this room.
Oh, right.
That's what makes them such formidable foes.
That's what I'm saying. She's intelligent. She's a veteran. She's lived longer than any of us. Yeah, we don't stand a chance against her. So, we're just at her whim. She's
No.
right next door.
No. She wants peace. She wants to go home when she can find the way.
And where is her home exactly?
Not in this world.
Alright, I mean, then shouldn't we help her get there?
You
Yeah.
can try.
Let's we want her out, she wants to go back home. Let's start a campaign to get her home. They're going to roll a persuasion check on the crowd.
If it's decent, I'm silvery barbsing that shit, Alec.
You know what? If they succeed, I'm gonna pull the fire alarm.
I have a bomb!
Yeah, I'll use a spell slot to silvery barbs that. That's a wisdom save.
Zero, what's up? Oh, okay.
God,
okay,
you're
okay.
so valid.
You're good. Alright, you're silvery barbing that they're roll with disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, use a lower roll if they fail the wisdom save.
Oh, yes, alright. Wisdom save.
Oh,
There.
Zero can use something. Hold on, what?
In addition, you can invoke the rune as a bonus action to end a prophetic state for 1 minute or until you can know this bonus. Creature can see that makes an attack roll, a saving throw, an ability check. You can use your action class roll to have this. Okay, you can, funnily enough, if you wanna invoke disadvantage on rolling the wisdom save for her silvery barbs, then
Oh.
Wombo combo!
the wombo combo is crazy.
Wombo combo.
The DC is 16.
Alright,
Wombo,
so
wombo.
oh, they've got great wisdom.
Combo. Combo.
Alright, that's 1. Okay.
L.
And that's 2.
Double L.
So they fail, so 1 more roll for the persuasion check. Okay.
Okay,
So,
sure, 14, yeah.
First one it is. They split up while they talk like a baby. 14, not enough to convince the crowd, though their followers still stay with them. Zero, you notice Reiner kind of walk up and like whisper something to you really quick. He just goes, you know, the council has been looking for, one of the measures was the fact that the perimeter needs some upkeep around the monsters. While we find a way to get her home, that could be a way she actually, you know, contributes to the city.
Zeru's gonna nod like he gets it. Oh, like her being there, like. Okay, I know what to say.
He looks scared and then just kind of just goes, yeah, alright, yeah, for sure. And just backs up. The room just kind of seems to like boo at Wheat a little bit. You notice a few people just kind of like get up and go, hey, like you haven't even picked up a fucking tool and gotten to work in the fucking fields. What are you gonna tell me about my city? You're not even from here. He's not even from here. And you see like a few people. Was it immigrant? Yeah.
Yeah, when someone says that, I'm gonna say, they might not be from this city, but they fought and died for this city, for all cities.
Oh, they were talking about Wheat.
They were talking about me.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, they say it again.
No,
Pulling
no,
out the
no.
bomb.
Thank you.
Courage says that. And Acacia's just like, no.
No, nobody.
No.
I go like, Help me when, and I shall produce the explosive device.
I have a bomb. And then it begins to kind of like devolve into a screaming match before the gavel comes down once more, and the elderly councilman just says, all right, we've heard enough from both sides. Let's take a vote. Unless anybody else has anything else they would like to bring up.
Oh, you go on.
Nope, you go first. I wanted to do something else, but your thing is more important.
Okay. Zeru's gonna like shuffle up to the microphone and then like tap on it.
I don't know why I said
then,
microphone. It's just like a little podium that you can stand on.
It's got a little fucking cone to amplify your voice.
Yeah, you can speak through courage.
Yeah, like my arm just like is like hollowed out. So it's like one of those cones that you like can speak loudly
Megaphone,
through. Yeah.
He's gonna pick up Courage's arm and look at the council members. If this town is having issues with the monsters, especially for the farmers, while you're looking for a way to get Ymir home, she could probably help with the problem of monsters encroaching, and be of great protection of this mighty town, this establishment, city, and yeah, I mean she's like a warrior. I think that would be good. He'll put the arm down and stand there.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Really.
Yippee yahoo.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, Zero.
Okay.
16.
Not terrible.
Better than him.
Yeah, better than him. You see a few people just kind of like nod in agreement, and a few people do just kind of say like, I actually prefer if she did like help us out more tangentially than like actually, just sitting up there. Yeah. I mean, like, if she hurt this town, she might as well help rebuild it. Yeah. Get her to work.
Sure. Put the immigrant to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the councilman just kind of like quiets the area and just goes, right, then this will go up on the next ballot in the coming month, and we'll be sure to count every vote and make sure all of your voices are heard. Kind of looks at your group and just goes, should we acknowledge your participation in this?
My name holds weight. Use it.
We are the spider cleanup crew. You can put that down.
Right,
just
yes,
write the names right on.
it's written there. You're actually up after a little, yeah. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Acacia will do a little bow.
Well, I mean, while you're here, actually, do you want to put it, because we're done with the we're done with the measures, so now it's just kind of like an open forum because you have a thing that you would like to present.
I don't speak for the group.
Right. The group.
We do have something to present to the council and the people.
Sharks.
Acacia's just gonna whisper. Acacia's just gonna whisper as she passes the group to go sit down. Do you know how hard it was not to call that dumbass motherfucker an idiot in front of everybody?
I think we should jump him later.
I'd like to.
I think we should have called them dumb and stupid.
Acacia, I greatly appreciate the effort you put in for this group, and I will not forget it ever.
He's a stupid
Their
cat.
fingerprints.
Valor, do you understand now why I was not allowed to speak?
Yes, I understand. Don't worry.
Acacia's gonna go sit down.
Valor gets up and looks at Kane and Scraps. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
So Valor walks up to the podium. Hello, I was once
A
designated...
little bit louder, son!
I have been designated Valor 14. I am called Valor. I am the last of the 14 models since the fall of Alagard. I come to the council presenting something new. Kodokraz does still harbor Valor models, but they are the 10s. They are, by all accounts... The player just fucking forgot the word mid-sentence, goddammit.
We're good.
They are obsolete. They are older models, ones that serve a very primitive and basic function. I come to the council proposing a new line in the Valor model series. We are not at war anymore. The Titans are gone, and the dragons are dead. But you need to rebuild. You need to heal. Even 7 years later, you are still feeling the pain, the wounds. There is a huge scar, even across the land itself, both metaphorical and quite literal. I come to you with the proposal of a 15 model, and Valor is going to walk back over to the group, pick up the body, and hold it up for... I am Valor, I speak for the machines.
Give me a performance check.
And this is with advantage because of Acacia's thing. Natural 20.
Let's go! Yeah! That was actually courage.
Let's go, Valor!
I have a bomb! I have a bomb!
Like my like it like sets off and like looks like beep 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 beep.
Ymir just hears an explosion while she's fucking gardening, like, huh?
What the hell was that?
You just hear Felix in a tavern drinking, he just goes, fucking god. Fuck, damn it!
Again?
Again! You dumb motherfucker! You hear a lot of interest. A few people begin to kind of like applaud and cheer. You hear someone go, "This could fix our like perimeter issues. We could use more just like bodies to help the guards." You hear somebody else go, "Oh, we've been needing more farmers. We could teach them how to farm and expand further when it's like harvest season, and then have them do something else when it's not. This is perfect. Oh man, I need them like right now. This would be revolutionary." And you see once more the gavel comes down. That is a very advanced model that you have there. Is the are you the one that built it?
I am not. I simply speak for the builders of this. I speak as the predecessor of this new line.
Well, it seems everyone is very excited about this venture. When could you have something working?
I look at Scraps, actually.
I think about it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Like between people we know, we have 3 artificers. So.
Well, with enough funding, it can be very soon.
So a day, a week.
Oh, not a day.
Hmm. Wait, so how much, if we work together, DM, how long would that take?
Not a week.
If you all work together, having like an actual automatized valor, having like a prototype to present to the council and then have like to build off of, perhaps a week, yeah. You would need about 10,000 gold in funding just to procure enough amethyst to have enough bodies to like further production, and then enough just scrap metal. You need so much to have like an actual like assembly, like prototype, like army, quote unquote, just like amount of workers. 10,000 gold a week to create like the most rudimentary, just here is what the vision is, and then they could implement more of what they would like. Though you should be careful when talking about how easily it would be to program like new commandments, because they might program something otherwise into this valor model.
Or we can like program our own like tenants that supersede all others.
You could program your own tenants, and so could they. So
yeah, but
the amount of information that you reveal is important here.
Spilleth not all the beans.
keep his thumb in the can.
With enough
Keep it some for
researches,
yourself.
We can have a prototype for you in about like in a week or week and a half.
I concur. They look at me like, what is that? Ew.
Week. And you said 10,000 gold?
Yeah.
Well, this should be more of a voting issue, but let's try it out. And slams the gavel. You've been approved.
Yay!
Can we also have like a cool like lab or something or workshop?
You would like to upgrade your workshop?
Yes.
How about we see the prototype first, and then we will talk about an upgrade.
Okay.
But sir, don't you think that we should have the upgrades now? I mean, if you are in such a rush to get rid of Ymir, you know, since they are your, how would you put it, priority in protecting the town, if we want them to leave soon, we have to have something in mind and ready sooner rather than later, correct? Aren't artificers known for using all assets on the table to their utmost potential?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with the new updated facility, we can make the most of the resources they gave us.
I got an 18.
Let's go!
They kind of hem and haw, and then the council members just kind of like talk a little bit, and then you see someone from the crowd stand up and just go, we could help out, just like, you know, make sure that it's like safe, and we have like some spare parts from the steel mill, we could just hand them over. And a few more people just kind of go like, oh yeah, and if they need like food delivered, or if they need like a safety concern, yeah, we could help with that. We managed the airship dock. And like more and more people kind of rise. with the knowledge that this will be for the community and not something that is here to oppress them. And the councilman just goes, all right. If it is okay with all of the leaders of our guilds, we will provide you some new material and upgrades for the equipment.
Excellent.
Yay!
All right, I would like checks from all of you. You can roll whatever you want, because there's too many people in the fucking group. You can roll whatever you want, just justify it to me enough, in the way that, like, this is helping the, like, production of Valor units. I'm not gonna roll for Octavius and Tina. I think they just succeed automatically. More so, this is just if you can meet the deadline. The DC is 150.
Total?
Valor.
Yeah, hold on. Octavius and Tina both add 40 to that. So that is 110 that you have to
We
all
need
beat.
okay. We need, how many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 players. We just need to roll above 10. We're fine.
Oh, like, can I have my, like, tool expertise since I'm technically proficient in, like, tinkerers and smithing tools?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Don't you have expertise because of what level you are an artificer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would like to use my
Ooh.
investigation. Acacia is going to scour the market for the top quality amethyst and procure the best pieces that she can.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies. 14 plus 8 is 22?
Yes.
22.
Okay. Who's next? Wait, sorry, Nico, are you wait, Riley, are you talking?
At the moment, no.
Oh, okay. Your, like, microphone was just lighting up. The names are getting to me, I'll be honest.
Okay, we gotta change
It might
the
also be the wine.
We gotta come up with a new bit for next week.
Valor is going to help with a lot of the manual labor.
Okay. Are you asking for a athletics check?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. 19. All right.
No, you go.
Okay, Kane is gonna go around town and use persuasion to try to convince as many people as he can to help out in the effort.
That's awesome. Go ahead. I love how far Kane has come. Old Kane would have threatened everybody.
That's an unnat 20.
Wow.
I'm going to be very hands-on, and I'm gonna help with the assemblies. Can I squeeze in like a dex, like sleight of hand, because I'm mostly just doing like more tinkering and like more mechanical, just putting the pieces
Don't
together.
you have proficiency with your artificer's tools or not artificers?
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
smith-
talking.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. And here.
18. All right. We have, I believe, Courage and Ziru left.
And Owain. We can't forget Owain in this calculation.
Cannot forget Owain. He's so
I'm
I think
going-
Owain should just give advantage to somebody.
Okay, I'll allow that. I'll allow a bardic inspiration and an advantage.
Who gets what?
Whatever you need.
Well, I mean, okay. So for me, I'm gonna use like my tool proficiencies and like my already extensive knowledge of like how valor models work because I like studied that tooth and nail to like upgrade myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 22.
22. Alright. 0. You
Okay.
need a 9.
You've got advantage from away.
Yeah. Zero would have been on like the assembly line doing some athletics work in his form with multiple hands and arms to make it
Okay. You know what? That's creative. I was expecting you to just say like, yeah, manual labor athletics, and I'm like, but with your multiple hands, in your form, yeah, go for it. Roll me athletics.
He's like pushing in. Okay, hell yeah.
24.
Yeah, boy!
You guys build a valor model. On the eve, you build several. There's many. All that's left.
Yay!
All the crystals are within them. All that's left is to input the commandments that you want for them to kind of inhabit. Valor, and as you kind of walk into Octavius's workshop, you guys have doors in this warehouse now and windows and it's great. Octavius and Tina have their own separate like little alcoves. Valor, as you kind of walk forward, ready to present the finished work to Octavius, you hear something slam against a wall and a frustrated cry. Damn it all to hell!
Octavius?
Valor. I'm sorry.
About?
I can't get it to work.
What do you mean?
It's the device that Edith used. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. There's just something I'm missing about the input. Like, creating life is. It seems impossible. I don't know how she did it. You have to not only input how they should behave, but learning and acting and specific personality traits, and then you have to set them off. It's not working.
May I try something?
You need to tell me what you're going to do.
Valor taps on their chest and shows the pulsating glow of the ruby and closes it. Magic through this allows me to heal, to mend wounds, to give life. I used to be able to speak with Valor models without speaking. Others, and they could speak to me in such a same way. I want to see if I can connect with them.
Connecting your crystal to what is essentially a hive mind, Valor, that is no easy feat. And
wait.
I can't guarantee what's going to... Courage, you're not there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I can't guarantee what's going to happen to you. You have to be sure about this.
I am.
Really sure. And Ricky, as the DM,
Mm-hmm.
there is a solid chance that Valor won't come back from this. And are you ready for that?
Yes, I am.
No!
Octavius puts one of their gilded Aasimar hands onto your chest and another onto a Valor crystal prototype. And you see a flash of white light. And then you're experiencing multiple consciousness crashing into you all at the same time. It hurts so much, though you feel, after it is over, a sense of cold peace wash over you. The issue being, and we've had this conversation, does Valor really have a soul? And I'm going to leave that answer up to you. If they do, they will die and not survive splitting their consciousness among what is now hundreds of new units. If they don't, they will come back from this having only copied it all. They will be fine, but you will know. Do you want to make your answer now, or do you want a week?
I want to make the answer now.
Okay.
Valor has not a full soul, a very tiny spark of one. And once they figure out that they do, I think in that moment of in this kind of weird gestalt like space, they cradle it very, very carefully and lovingly. And to my new children, I give you the gift of life. I give you the gift of choice. And I give you the most divine gift of all. A world full of friends and enemies. Of people. People who cannot ignore you like they ignored me. And Valor will just relinquish their soul.
What?
Come with me, Ricky.
No, wait! Oh,
Too bad.
ugh.
Oh my. What does heaven look like?
Alagard. It looks like the bustling streets of Alagard to Valor. And I think instead of Alagard as it once was, where it was teeming with different forms of corruption and little tiny problems that added up into a much greater issue, it's perfect harmony. Everyone is a friend to each other.
You see a Valor bot that you worked with in Alagard. You notice them, they have a very distinct kind of like crater in the side of their skull. Took a beating from a Titan, one of the gnarliest people that you know. And they just kind of bump your shoulder a little bit. Took you long enough. Come on. There's work to be done.
Wait. Just let me bask a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been so long, friend, brother.
They kind of look up at the sky and just go, yeah, the sun is out tonight. And you see the gleaming golden rainbow streaks stretch across the sky forever.
I think the last thing that Valor will ask this other Valor unit before they fully accept that they are just here now is the festival still happening?
What do you think we're setting up for? We gotta help build the stage. There's gonna be a performance later.
I've been working on a routine with friends if they would allow us to join for once.
They kind of look at you, like if Valor could look incredulous, they look at you in that way and just go, I didn't know you played.
I dance. I dance now.
Well, I gotta see that. And you walk off together. You ready to go back?
Oh, give me like one moment. I'm actually like tearing up and crying a little
Me too.
bit.
Me too.
Oh my god, that hurt when you asked, does Valor have a soul? And I'm like, I can either let Valor live or I can let Valor die. And I'm like, no, Valor would not live with themselves if they didn't have a soul.